Now, you might ask, this is off topic, isn't it? Aren't you making history videos? And the answer to that question is, I will make what I want to make. So basically,
I can do anything.
But anyway, onto the video. Man, I wonder how this thing works. If only somebody told me. Well, worry not, little Timmy, because I'm going to be that someone. Wait, how did you get into my house? That doesn't matter. Let's go. So, you see this? Yeah? That right there is the case. The case is basically where computer components reside. Yeah, I know that already. Well, Timmy, now we'll start talking about the parts where you have no clue. So anyway, this is a power supply. As the name suggests, it gives electricity to the motherboard. What is this motherboard you are talking about? I'm glad you asked. This is the motherboard. Holy, there is so much going on. Don't worry, we'll break it down step by step. But first, we have to talk about the CPU, also known as the central power unit. So what does it do? Quite easy to explain. So you know how to click on program and it opens. Well, that process is handled by CPU. It creates data. Oh, I get it. So, the CPU goes right here, in the socket. By the way, there are two types of socket, LGA and PGA. What are those? So basically this is PGA and this is LGA CPUs. Ah, I see. Okay, so next up comes a question. We created the data, but where do we store it? CPU doesn't have enough storage to have it, so what do we do? Well, this is where RAM comes into play. So, what does RAM do? Timmy, if you don't shut up, I won't be able to tell. Okay, fine, jeez, I'll be quiet. Anyway, back to what I was saying. RAM means random access memory, and this is where the data is stored. Although it doesn't have as much storage as hard disk. The memory there is temporary. What do you mean temporary? So basically when you turn off your computer, everything in RAM gets deleted. Oh. Well, anyway, RAM gets placed in this DIMM slots, and DDR4 is the newest type of RAM. If, let's say, I downloaded games, why do I still have them if anything in RAM gets deleted after turning off the computer? That's because your computer can be stored in hard disk. Hard disks are storages. Unlike RAM, data in hard disk stays after you turn the computer off, and has much larger space too. Although reading data from hard disk is 10 times slower than RAM, so there's your con. Oh, that sucks. But there is another storage theme part. Solid state drive, also known as SSD. It's basically faster version of hard disk. Oh, so you suggest us to buy them? Yeah, but they are expensive. Oh. Yeah, both SSD and hard disk are connected to SATA interfaces, but there are also M2 SSDs. Ah, so there are more slots, right? Yep. Also, I got a question. What is this chipset? Ah, chipset is basically making CPU connect with components. It's like a communication hub. Okay, thank you for telling me. What's next? Next up, we have a video card. As the name suggests, it helps rendering data on your computer. In simple words, you know how you like to play those games with nice graphics? Yeah, you can thank graphic card for that. Ah, nice. But where do you insert it? Why, you insert it in PCI Express, in this slot right here. There are a lot of slots here. Can you put something else in them? Oh sure, Internet cards, sound cards, Bluetooth cards, and that kind of stuff. Now let's talk about BIOS. BIOS manages data transference OS and other attached devices like keyboard, mouse, and even hard disk. That's why it's called Basic Input-Output System. You, for example, type something on keyboard and it appears on the screen. Simple as that. And you also download your OSs from here. Oh, so that's how Windows got into my computer. Yep. Well, congrats, because we are finished. So how do you like computer system, Tim? Very interesting, but will you pay for that wall you broke? Ah, sure, just give me your hat first. Okay. What?
Well, this does make a little sense now. One day prior to this,
I'm in your walls, 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 I'm in your walls.
Come on, I thought I was done with these when I left my parents' house.